Hi, and welcome to Balanced Body Athletic Training Podcasts. Today we're filming from PHI Pilates Studio in Pittsburgh. My name is Chrissy Romani-Ruby and this is Zach. And today we want to show you some exercises that will be excellent for your athletes. As you know, Pilates is put out there as something that's great for your core. And I think it's pretty well known now that Pilates can help turn on your local muscles, or those deep core muscles, by the movement of the carriage and the ability to change the tension. Now I want you to think of it in a different way. Because when we work with our athletes, we're really looking at global muscles many of the times. They often have good core strength, but their global muscles, their big dumb muscles as I call them, are actually what they use for their sport. So they become extremely strong and they fight each other. For example, a swimmer, their lats become very powerful, very short. We'll see their lats take over for things that their glute max should be doing. And when those two muscles come out of play, we have trouble with the hamstring. So what I want you to think about now are those global muscle systems. And today we're going to talk about the lateral subsystem of the global system, which is tensor fasciae lata, it's adductor complex, it's gluteus medius. And as you know, these are muscles that we're always targeting with our athletes. So this exercise is one that I created to kind of help build balance in that area. So Zach, we'll go ahead and have you kneel. So we're going to kind of be kneeling on one leg. And we want this kneeling leg to be directly underneath the hip. The foot is going to be placed right on the wood of the reformer. And if they're in a slippery sock, I just use a little bit of rug gripper there. With this foot, we want them to be pushing with the medial side of the foot. So go ahead and push your way out, Zach. And we're going to look to see that we have that knee directly underneath the hip. And we're going to get the ASIs facing straight ahead. Be careful that they keep a little tiny bit of flexion in that kneeling hip so we don't end up in a sway back. Now Zach will just try to hold this position, and as he exhales, he's going to bring that outside leg under him slightly. I have one blue spring on, and inhales you push away. Now be careful that they really keep this VMO on and this leg straight. You see Zach bend a little bit to take up the slack. We don't want them taking up any slack. We want to see all these muscles work together. You can see quadratus lumborum firing on this right side. It's trying to get into balance with these other muscles. Doing great. And inhale, push away. Exhale, and he tries to come under, and it's a very small motion. Now, Zach, you're going to hold right there, and this time we're going to pull and push with this leg. So he's going to bend his knee and pull himself in and try to get that carriage to move. Good, and then inhale as you push away. Doing great. And exhale as you pull in. Good, and this time, did you see how he got the carriage moving right away? You'll notice with some of your athletes, they'll bend their knee, but the carriage won't move. And that means there's some compensation happening at the pelvis. So we're looking at transverse plane, and we're looking at these ASIs trying to keep them even. One more time. Exhale, coming in, and inhale, push away. Good, and you can go ahead and bring it in, and then go ahead and step down. So this exercise is probably one that I use with every athlete that I see, because I'm always having problems with IT band. Tensor fasciae lata may be long, IT band might be overpowered, but somehow in athletic activity, this muscle seems to always get out of balance. Glute medius needs strengthening. This exercise in itself works all of those as a family, and they all get counseled together, and that's what we're looking for. Thanks for joining us today, and I hope to see you next time.